I woke up to see it.
I think she might have to laugh.
No, I did not say that. You know what I was talking about. I haven't seen it both, but I've seen it. I know what it is. I know what it is. I'm so serious. Really? Oh my god. I'm gonna need one of you to direct me.
I don't like it.
I'm scared of that.
It's definitely one.
I know there's one in the dramatic writing.
Yeah.
That's the only show
We've gone that long.
Who is that? Upstairs? Or up? Okay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get. Skittles. I'm gonna get a die. Coke Zero.
Oh, that's so cool.
I did. You sing the second verse, but I don't smoke. Thank God. I didn't want to.
My cousin did this for one semester and then never came back. Instagram or the quality of that? Yeah, I think so. She did it last semester. She was one of the ones who was there. And I'm erasing her this evening because I had never seen it come to yes, actually I have.
Alright.
No, but this girl, she like, well, she's hooked up with me. Has a boyfriend. Photos.
Yeah, girl. She's not.
Yeah, because it's not that dramatic. Like, you can tell she's also it's not like, wow.
That's why I hate this real thing. I hope you think no allegations about me. Oh, you guys don't know each other, but Val, actually maybe you do. Have you guys met?
We met.
Oh, okay. Oh, you met? Okay. Oh, and these are my other friends. This is Bruce.
Oh, right.
And then Caitlyn
Did you? Now I'm left over. I think it's stupid laughing.
I need to look it up as
Yeah, that was great.
That's my father.
I don't know how much that is.
It's really nice.
It's definitely down there.
Can you believe there's no gem in my job?
For years.
Girl. Let me break it down. Swear to God, that was good. I'm getting close to like a pair.
What's the other one?
I hate to break it.
No, I don't like it.
I like it. I don't care. There's her voice up here. Like, no, I don't agree. I think it's different.
Taken? No. It's taken by you. Great, thank you.
I wanted to like it so bad, but I couldn't.
Shut up. Don't talk like that. Shut up. No words against you. Shut up. Yeah, thank you.
How we doing?
So good.
Thank you. I'm shattered, lads. I don't know what to tell you. I'm white more than I've ever been in my entire life. Thank you very much for coming out to Climax tonight. Some fun ones in here.
Yeah, I was like, honestly, Elena came with.
To be fair though, if you didn't tell me, like I had no idea.
No, it's
I
because
probably
she just
would've asked
came.
you.
She was with her friends, and so like I barely saw her at all. Like it was not a visitor.
You should do it.
Your fingers still
wakes
smell
up.
like shrimp.
Your fingers still smell like shit.
No, not shrimp.
Don't let me. Do not let me sit here. Stop.
All of the ones you got are so
I was looking at that couple.
she's large.
I like that. And you like it also. Yeah, no, chunky. Oh, just shake it around.
to Bro People Playtime. I'm so grateful to have all of you here. This is our very final show of our spring 2025 one-act season, which is very, very exciting. This is our One Act Festival. I'm so proud of all the amazing actors, all of our amazing technicians, and the wonderful board who has helped make all this possible. My name's Katie, I'm the artistic director, and this is also my final season of Broke People after 4 years being involved in the board. I'm so grateful to all of you for being here. Please shut off your phones. This is the exit if needed. And with all of that said, please enjoy Broke People Play Festival's One Act Festival.
My mouth is open, but air does not come. The hollow caverns of my chest finally still. The sensation of it all ending. I thought I knew what it felt like.
I am in mourning.
Warm. Pain searing through my body. But it is all so cold.
Pallas Athena.
When she touched me, the sea engulfed my body, washing away my wounds, my words.
Spare her, please.
Her down.
Will it hurt her?
Not if you do it correctly.
Why must I do this?
You need to learn. Especially if you want to continue weaving. I can only be strong for so long.
Is that why Mother helped you?
Hold the blade like this.
What if I cut her skin?
You won't.
I don't want her to be in pain.
Sometimes we cannot control that.
Then what can I control? Is blue today, bluer than it was yesterday, still gray, a tolerable shade, but blue nonetheless. 3 days ago, the world lost its color.
There is no one here, only me.
3 days ago, the sky was a bright orange.
I don't have anything. Do you understand?
3 days ago, the fires started. The fires that turned my words into victims.
I don't have anything.
I no longer smell the smoke. But there is a heaviness that sits in the air as I breathe in what once was.
My hands are still stained.
Helen.
Purple.
Jason. Iris. Xenon.
It is fading.
Doris.
Still I pray
Carpos,
no one sees my hands.
Ophelia. Simon.
They will take them from me.
Sophia.
They will take my hands or
Marine,
they will take her.
Cleon. There is nothing left for us. Wherever we go, whatever we bring, we've experienced loss before.
they came back.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God, are you hurt?
It's my fault.
You're bleeding.
The stones, they came at us so quickly, I barely had time to register.
Okay, stay still.
They missed us at first. Their throws were aimless and weak. I thought they would give up. And then they hit her. Scarlet streaming down her body, coating her wool. And they kept hitting her. I cried, stop it, she didn't do anything. She didn't move. She just stood there, protecting me. And then she fell. I don't remember when the first stone hit me. I don't know when they stopped either.
They came to. They wanted you.
They would have killed me if she hadn't.
Arachne, listen to me. Pack your things, only what you can carry.
Father, I'm sorry.
Your mother will take care of her.
And the rest, we can't just leave them. What if they come back?
Before Arachne took her first step, she was knitting, crocheting, learning how to use the loom.
Rocks shattered our windows. Glass scattered across the hardwood. Shards stuck in my hair.
By the time she was 10, she had knitted her first tapestry, 28 feet long.
Red vines running down my arms.
A swath of indigo and violet. Our home was covered with her creations.
That isn't the
A
worst
web.
of it.
She stitched patterns that reflected the sky above and what lies below.
I didn't know people had the capacity
places,
to be so
stories
cruel.
emerged. Arachne spoke through her fabric.
They want me to suffocate, to swallow my pain.
No, I always told her it is not wise. There will be people who will be upset with what you write, with what you paint for them. Leave it. Let it settle.
But someone believes me. Somewhere my tapestries are a battle cry. A comfort,
Listen
maybe.
to me.
There's wax on the floor again. Would you think to clean it?
Leave the wax.
Your knees are bruised.
If you will not kneel, remove yourself.
You will not be able to walk. Then what will you do?
Pray.
She does not hear us.
I have prayed to her since I was a boy. She has given me your mother, my sheep, you. I prayed when those stones marked your body.
Where was she then? Why didn't she come?
You offend her,
How?
but she will
What have I
forgive
done?
all of this suffering.
I am not responsible.
No, but
for
you
this
can
violence.
stop it! Your suffer will be seen as strength.
Why should I give up my words?
How long do you think we're going to be able to run? I am old, Arachne.
And I will carry you.
Forever.
Tell me what you want me to do.
Your tapestry.
No.
They do not actually care for you. They care for the messages
I am
that come.
not responsible for their fear.
She
How
will-
they handle it.
She will be on your side. She will protect you if you give her reason to.
You forget that the gods don't listen to reason. Do you remember how my mother looked before the sickness took her? Her limbs twisted, her skin chewed and torn apart. Something inside her trying to claw its way out, ripping her to shreds. How Athena now refuse to piece her together. How as a girl I tried stitching up her face, purple string holding her lips to her cheeks. Did my mother deserve to die? What other reason could I have given to save her? I think about the girl I was, her skin once smooth and untouched, her steady hands that could weave for hours without rest, those same hands that now tremble from my fingers shoved in and out of their sockets, from bone forced out of my skin, the scars that remind me of the ugly truth of my body, the smell of iron from my raw flesh. A girl who believed in her value met with punishment instead of praise. Is that reason enough to let them come for us? She will let me die, even if I relinquish my power.
I will not stand by and watch you destroy yourself.
Then pray, since that is the only thing you know. Talk to your God. Tell her that one day I will tire. One day I will run out of thread like how you no longer have your dye. But even then I will find a way. I'll carve or paint or cut my hands so my blood may soak into the earth. To leave a stain to say that I was here. And if they burn my tapestries or kill me, the people will finish my web. But before that happens, I will weave. How was it done?
You really want to know? It's not.
Tell me.
Snails.
Snails?
Yes, snails. Crack open the shell, dip it in mucus.
Mucus?
Yes, mucus.
To make purple?
Your mother's favorite.
It's everywhere. Purple.
Too much.
I want to give it to Athena.
Your tapestry.
My words with your purple, a reminder of mother. Perhaps ask if she can save her.
We do not bargain with the gods.
It is a gift. We can tell her it is a gift.
Put on your shoes.
What?
We'll take it to the square.
You mean it?
Yes. Let the whole world look upon your work, your genius.
Let them pray for mother.
Yes, pray.
The people will see. They will hear us. Help us. Athena will not look away.
No one will.
Follow your dreams. Yeah. Wanna get a mansion, a jacuzzi, a theater to watch my movies, couple whips and lots of fancy things. The kids they call it Goonies. See the future, crystal ball, mirror hanging on the wall. Who the flash white boy of the mall? Got your girlfriend screaming all the calls. She bubbling, we fucking and you cuddling. Like baby, where the fuck you been? I wanna tell you she in love with him, so we ain't saying nothing.
money. Whatever you want.
Hey, just follow my instructions and no one gets hurt.
Hurt?
Okay.
No, please don't hurt me.
Shut up. Just shut up. Just calm down. Okay? I just need a little bit of quiet so that I can think. Okay, I need to think.
Think. I need to think. Oh my God. Arthur?
I don't know who you're talking about.
I need to think. Holy shit. And really potent Axe body spray. It's little Arthur Sherman.
I don't know who that is.
It's totally you.
Hey, Arthur.
Yes, it is you.
Oh my God. I thought we said no names.
No names is for pussies. Anyways, I have an idea.
What? Is that Cole Springer? Just shut up! That guy's fucking crazy, Arthur! In 3rd grade, he cut off Stacy Katz's ponytail and ate it.
And he will do the same to you if you don't shut up!
I don't have a ponytail.
Dude, I have an idea.
What? What is it?
We need to cut a finger off.
Oh no.
Oh my God! That's it!
Help!
Go! Cole, why would we cut a finger off?
It sends a message.
No, he doesn't! He's like pushing it out with his tongue. Cole!
Yeah, no, the tongue is the strongest muscle in the body.
Cole! We haven't begun negotiations yet, okay? This is much harder in the movie.
Well, no one takes you seriously unless you mutilate them.
Cole! Just go out into the hallway and just make sure that no one has heard this. Oh my God.
I'm not gonna scream. Okay? But what's going on? What are you talking about? Negotiations?
That's not important. Okay? Give me your phone.
Where's your mom, dude?
She's out of town. Just give me your phone.
I can't give you anything right now.
Okay. Where is your phone?
It's in my right pocket. Oh.
Calling your parents.
You're calling my parents? Why?
Because I'm going to get $250,000 from
you. You realize that won't work, right? I know you. We go to the same school.
Shut up! Shut up! Password?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Really?
Did you cut anything off yet?
No, Cole.
Where is that? Is that his phone?
Yeah.
Did you turn the location services off yet?
Oh shit. Oh shit.
And maps too.
You don't think anyone knows that we're here, right? Or
Of course.
what do you okay.
Why am I here anyway?
You speak when you're spoken to! What the fuck?
Oh, you don't think that someone's been tracking us?
Arthur, calm down. The faster we start negotiations, the faster we can be done with this, right? Don't screw this up.
Okay. Oh, I am strong. I am in control.
Are those affirmations?
Shut up!
Is
You
that,
are not in control here. I am. You have no power.
is that what this is about? Hurt feelings?
You are not doing yourself any favors. Hello? 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 Hello, yes, I have your son and I need $250,000 or else you will not
Mom!
see him
Dad,
again.
I'm in Arthur's Sherlock's apartment! It's Arthur!
Shut up!
What are you doing? Are you crazy? You're acting like I want you to succeed
This is a
in this.
rhetorical question! You need to be quiet! Or it is the sock. Hello, yes, I have your son, and I need $250,000 or else you will not see him again. No, I don't know who that is. It's a very stressful situation, and he is probably seeing things. Thank you for your cooperation. I will be texting you the drop-off point shortly. Oh my god, yes!
They're not seriously going along with
Cole! Cole, yes!
Is it cutting
Cole.
time yet?
No, Cole. Guess
What?
who is about to be the owner of $250,000?
You did it! You sick bastard!
Okay, what else are you gonna ask for? We gotta demand more. We got the power now.
No, Cole, that wasn't the plan. Okay?
This is the plan. You test the waters with the first demand, and once they comply, you gotta ask for more.
No, Cole, no. We're sticking to the plan, okay? I'm getting the $250,000 and then we're gonna be done with all of this, okay?
You don't generally expect it to be that easy, right? You think we're just gonna grab the money and just happily live our lives? We've committed to this. And nothing's gonna be the same beyond this point. That's why we need to demand more now so that we can disappear as anonymously and comfortably as possible.
That wasn't my intention.
Well, maybe you should have thought about that before starting a fucking kidnapping! Now tell them that I want 80,000 rubles, a helicopter, an authentic Belarusian passport in my name.
Arthur?
Yes?
This is Deputy Burgess with the State Police Department. Arthur?
Shut the fuck up or I'll kill you.
Arthur, are you still there?
Yes.
Why don't you come outside so we can have a conversation?
No.
Okay. Are you alone in the apartment, Arthur?
You don't have to talk to these guys, Arthur. Fifth Amendment, bro. Fifth Amendment.
Arthur, I just want to talk.
Tell them to fuck off. Fuck you, pig!
Whoa. Are you crazy?
What? You talk.
Arthur, are you alone in the apartment?
No.
Is Owen Tucker there with you?
Yes.
Is he there against his will?
Yes.
Okay, is there anyone helping you with this?
Someone's helping me.
Okay, why don't you come outside so we can talk about this more?
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Then we're gonna have to come in.
Well, don't do that.
It is fully within our authority to enter the building.
Well, don't. Or else someone will get hurt.
Are you in possession of a weapon?
Yes.
Arthur? Is it a firearm?
Yeah, what else would it be? Yes, a firearm.
Okay, Arthur, just stay there, stay calm, and we'll all come out of this safe and satisfied, okay?
What the hell are the cops doing outside right now?
Oh, I don't know.
What did you do?
I don't know.
Why did you screw up this
Oh,
time,
I
Arthur?
don't
What
know.
did you do?
I don't know. know.
Jesus, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
I don't know. Cole, I don't know. Maybe we
What?
cut our
What?
losses. We cut our losses.
What do you mean? Like what? Like turn ourselves in?
Yes, like turn ourselves in. I
Oh,
don't know.
God.
I'm kind of freaking out. Maybe.
Arthur, where's your little red nose? Where's your little red nose? Because I didn't realize I was working with a fucking circus clown! No, we've really entered the madhouse now, my friend. Let's all just load up in the clown car and go to fucking Clown Town, because I'm working with a fucking circus clown! Let's all just join the circus! Everybody loves a fucking circus!
Arthur, why are you doing this anyway?
Hi, Mom.
Arthur! What's going on?
I'm in trouble, Mom.
Honey, this isn't about college, is it?
Mom.
Because I told you we would figure out a way to pay for it.
Mom, no, I don't want you going into hundreds of thousands of dollars a day.
But this is not a solution. Look, okay, I know I haven't always been able to support you in the ways that other parents can support their kids, and I am sorry for that.
Mom, I'm sorry that you got stuck with me and that I can't ever just be a good kid for you.
You are a good kid, Arthur. You're a good kid. And you're smart. You're really smart. But this is the dumbest thing you've ever done.
Oh.
You need to turn yourself into the police, Arthur.
I'm gonna go now.
Please, sweetie, turn yourself in.
I'm gonna go.
Okay, be safe, please.
Bye, Mom.
I love you.
I love you too.
This is about college? Where are you going? Arthur, where are you going?
To Princeton, like you.
I thought I was the only Greenfield kid going to Princeton.
Sorry to burst your bubble.
Why haven't you told anyone?
Because not everyone can afford the $80,000 a year tuition fee.
Yeah. You know, you're pretty fucked right now.
Man, I know! Okay? It's just unfair.
What?
It's that people like you get whatever they want in their life, and people like me are just last resort.
Hey, I'm the one tied up
You
right now,
have
dude.
given me so much shit. Okay, since freshman year, you have given me so much shit.
Look,
Okay, I mean every single day, okay? You call me Little Arthur. You insult my clothes, you insult my style, saying that I wouldn't be anything in my life. Okay, I dread seeing you on campus. Every day, do you know what that is like? To come onto campus and dread seeing someone every single day of your life. It's like a stomach drop feeling.
Maybe I do.
Don't give me that, man.
No, you don't know me.
What? Oh, your parents. What, you be a politician or some shit? Then what? Okay, what? Don't tell me you're too passionate to dance or something.
Oh, shut up. It's nothing like
And
that.
then what? Okay, have you ever considered that you might just be a dick?
No. I don't know. What I want to do.
You don't know.
I don't. Yeah, I'm popular and athletic and academically accomplished and going to a great school.
So that must be horrible.
But then I look back on all these events and accomplishments, and it's like, they don't mean anything.
So you're ungrateful?
No, it means something, but, like, I just don't know what I want to do with my life. You know, I've got all these people rallying around me, pushing me to be something great. And it's like, I've got no clue what I want to do. It's like I've got everything coming at me and no direction to go.
It must be so hard.
Hey, man.
Getting whatever you want in your life.
I'm the one being vulnerable with my fucking hands tied behind my back.
No, you're right.
Look, man, I'm sorry too. I have consistently been a jerk towards you for multiple years, and I apologize for that. I think part of me's always been a little jealous of you.
Wait, jealous of me?
Passion. You work hard. You know what you want. Which is such a weird thing for me to say in this situation.
Thanks, man. I'm so sorry about all of this.
Arthur, we're coming in, all right?
Oh, shit.
Just remain calm and nobody will get hurt.
Shit.
Arthur, untie me.
What?
Look, we'll tell them this was all a prank or something. Just untie me.
Okay. Oh, you do that?
Look, I can see now you just made a mistake.
Okay. Oh my god, I'm sorry. It's like a really weird knot.
Sorry, I lost my cool back there, but... Arthur? What are you doing?
I'm untying him and we're gonna pretend like this is all a prank and then we're just gonna forget about it all.
And what makes you think he's not gonna sock you in the face and run to the cops the second his hands are free?
No, because we talked and I trust
You talked? You talked? What is this, fucking group therapy?
Cole, I am going to untie him whether you like it or not, okay?
Whether I like it or not. I'm not so sure about that. What? Shut the fuck up! What? What's so goddamn funny?
It was a perfect act. Alright. It's fake! Cole! It's fake! Okay, how do you think I got it, Cole?
You're an idiot, man. Alright, wanna guess if this is fake? You can't live by your own rules, Arthur.
Arthur, run! Run and get the cops!
No. Don't do it. Don't you? Don't you? I swear if you... Don't move a muscle. Alright, get up. Get the fuck up! I wanna go to cops? Fine. Let's go to the fucking cops. Officer! Officer, I got your guy! No! I got your guy! Oh! Oh! My ass. You fucking stabbed me! Mother.
Hands in the air! What's going on?
I'm okay! It was all just a prank! I'm okay now!
What?
We're gonna need backup and an ambulance. Just get on the ground and put your hands behind your back.
Okay.
Fuck you, pig!
Oh. Damn it, just stay there and wait until the ambulance comes.
Listen, this was all just one big misunderstanding. A prank gone
Yeah,
wrong.
Save it for when we bring you in for questioning, okay?
Hey, Arthur.
What?
I got your back in this, man.
Thanks, man. You too.
kids these days.
January 14th, 1970, Leonard Bernstein and his wife, Felicia, opened their 13-room Park Avenue duplex to various members of the Black Panther Party and their affluent circle of celebrities, socialites, and intellectuals. The iconic mingling of these so-called criminals with the upper echelons of white American society was infamized. In the New York Times article, Black Panther philosophy is debated at the Bernsteins. Martin Luther King Jr.'s body was still warm enough, and white America's wounds from the civil rights era were still raw enough for the intensifying coolness of Black American culture to combust with the journalistic climate in cities like New York to create the perfect conditions for the birth of performative activism, otherwise known as, can I get a drum roll, please? Radical chic!
Leonard? Leonard?
Mr. Bernstein will be juiced and romantic.
Ever, it's taking him so long. It's nearly 1:45.
Mr. Bernstein is shaving Mrs. Bernstein.
Is that what he's doing?
That's what he said he was doing.
How interesting, considering he shaved this morning.
Perhaps he needs the spot.
Perhaps not.
The caterers wanted me to ask you which order you like served first. The cranberry English stuffed with blue cheese or the little Roquefort cheese morsels rolled in crushed nuts.
Obviously, the little Roquefort cheese morsels rolled into crushed nuts.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, Stuart. I didn't mean to be short with you. I'm just nervous. Last week, Gail and Sydney Lumet had their parlor arranged just so. Even Dee Dee Ryan commented on it. She said it was the perfect setup for a 20th century symposium.
Well, I think it looks splendid. Do you need any help rearranging, Mrs. Bernstein?
Thank you. I don't want it to look too calculated.
Of course no.
Does it? Were there any messages?
Yes, Mr. Tom Wolfe has just RSVP'd.
Tom Wolfe? Did I invite a Tom Wolfe? How do I know that name?
I'll look into that for you, Mrs. Bernstein. Mr. Cox has arrived.
Mr. Field Marshal, how lovely it is to see you again. Where are the others?
Please, call me Don. The rest of us are just downstairs having a smoke.
Well, you're welcome to smoke in here. I do it all the time.
No, we wouldn't want to present ourselves as nonchalant.
Of course. We'll have a short reception before we get to discussing important matters. Folks should be arriving any minute.
We'll wait in another room then if you don't mind. We wouldn't want to be mistaken for party goers.
Oh, but it's not a party. It's a reception. It's a gathering. It's a fundraiser.
We'd still like to wait in another room.
Of course. I'll ring this little bell to cue your entrance once folks get settled. Oh, this is so exciting. I mean, this is so exciting for the Panthers.
Oh, Mr. Cox. Thank you for being here.
Mr. Bernstein, I'm glad to be.
Scotch?
I can wait till later. We got a lot to discuss tonight.
5-2.
Stuart, is it New Year's Eve again so soon?
No, Mr. Bernstein.
What on earth are you thinking serving champagne at a serious political function?
It's not political, socio-cultural.
What on earth were you thinking serving champagne at a serious political, socio-cultural function?
Lenny, it's not that serious. People can have a drink. It'll grease their pockets, won't it?
Right on. We'll serve liquor then.
To have a self-serve station. So not calculated. No calculating.
If you excuse me.
Where is he off to, Felicia?
Panthers don't want to mingle.
I thought it wasn't serious.
Some people care about appearances. Luckily, I care enough for the both of us.
Mr. and Mrs. Signulome. Mr. and Mrs. Intercom.
What, dear? It's your first time seeing a panther? Darling, this is not a petting zoo. Yes, but it is exciting, though.
Mrs. Charlotte Curtis.
Hello, Mrs. Curtis. Please, leave your celebrant.
You invited a journalist.
Publicity is power, Butters.
But he's not a publicist. He's a journalist.
You say that like it's a dirty word.
Mrs. Berry, I know how important it is to you to tell me Julie's story.
Cut it out! Both of you. At last week's meeting, you spoke first, Mrs. Berry, and we rose a fine something. This time around, let's have Mr. Cox speak first, and we'll see how the profits compare. Some healthy competition, if you will.
Do you want to garner their respect and ensure their long-term commitment to the cause? Or just monopolize off their guilt in the short term? Credibility, people, credibility.
Why don't you let me introduce you?
What have you got to say?
As chief counsel for your friends Pine Bars, I think I can paint a pretty picture for all the crackers out there, considering I am one myself. I know what sorts of words they like to hear, when to inflect the cadence of my voice, when to smile and not smile, and so on.
Fine. Just remember, this is justice we're talking about here. Don't be cheesy.
Oh, what's a cracker without a little cheese? Fringes in, fringes in. Everyone, take a seat. Good evening. I'd like to thank Mr. and Mrs. Bernstein for...
It's Stein.
Right. I'd like to thank Mr. and Mrs. Bernstein for having us in their home tonight. It's good to see so many red-blooded American citizens sharing in their concern for the dignity and well-being of their fellow red-blooded American citizens. Even if you all are just a bunch of snobs, oh, myself included, of course. My name is Leon Quat, chief counsel for what we call the Panther 21. I'm sure if you're here tonight, you know what I mean when I say those words. In case you're not, I'll tell you. Last year, 21 members of the Black Panther Party's Harlem chapter were arrested, 13 of which were convicted with conspiracy to kill police officers and destroy a number of buildings. Here we are, 11 unconstitutional months later, and 13 red-blooded American citizens still await a fair trial in Rikers Island. Still!
Mr. Bernstein wore black watch-tower and slacks, a turtleneck shirt, and a blue blazer. Mr. Cox wore gray pants and a black turtleneck sweater.
Hello to you all. My name is Don Cox, Field Marshal for the Black Panther Party of Self-Defense. The Black Panther Party is committed to a 10-point program, which I hope you're all familiar with. Fundamentally, it's something of a combination between the Bill of Rights and the Declaration of Independence to draw a comparison. The 10 points are as follows. We want freedom. We want full employment for our people. We want an end to the robbery by the capitalists of our black community. We want decent housing fit for the shelter of human beings. education for our people that exposes the true decadent nature of this American society. We want all black people to be exempt from military service. We want freedom for all black men held in federal, state, county, and city prisons and jails. We want all black people that are brought to trial to be tried in a court by their peer group or someone from the black communities as defined by the constitutions of the United States. We want land, bread, housing, clothing, education, justice, and peace.
Right on!
As I was saying, the Panther 21 have had 27 bail hearings since last April, you see? And the judge has repeatedly refused to lower the bail while a group of white convicts actually accused of bombing buildings have all been given the bail that they couldn't make. You see, they're walking around in broad as daylight. Now the powers that be, you see, they want to make us out to be a delinquent organization engaged in criminal activities. What kind of criminal activities might you ask? Criminal like our free breakfast program, feeding 50,000 American children every morning. Should we feed more if we had the funds to? Criminal like the clinics we're establishing in black communities. Impoverished black communities that will never get to see the inside of a room like this. You know what I think is criminal? Shooting a man dead in his bed. The cops killed our deputy chairman, Fred Hampton, in his bed, in his sleep. Malcolm X coined a phrase I'd like for you all to ingrain in your philosophies. By any means necessary. And this is all really just about self-defense. That's why we're here today. To strategize and catalyze our defenses. Because I don't think if another human being came into your bedroom while you and yours were sleeping, that you wouldn't defend yourselves if you were able.
Every woman in the room thinks of her husband with his cocoa butter jowls and Dior men's boutique pajamas, ducking into the bathroom and locking the door and turning on the shower so that he can say later that he didn't hear a thing.
But how do you suggest we defend ourselves?
What do you mean, how?
I'm not a violent type.
When it comes to survival, there is no violent type. There's only the dead man and the man holding the gun.
I don't have a gun.
Your husband here doesn't own a gun.
Oh, we don't believe in guns.
You don't believe in guns. You don't believe in guns. Now, what in the hell do you mean by that you don't believe in gun nonsense? As if you're talking about the Easter Bunny or the Tooth Fairy. That's okay. Or Jesus Christ himself. I mean, see, I am a Christian. But I don't expect every man to believe in Jesus Christ because Jesus Christ don't exactly come into a man's bedroom at night and shoot him dead. You know what does come into a man's bedroom at night and shoot him dead? A gun. So how are you going to sit here when we're discussing police brutality, gun violence against black folks, and say you don't believe in guns? As if there's just some sort of supernatural, mythological power. As if bullets are just superstitious.
John, that's not what... Thank you so much for enlightening us, Mr. Klutz. Let's get back to the task at hand, shall we? Mr. Klutz, you'll be in the room for the upcoming trial against the Panther 21. We would like to hear your thoughts on the case.
Thank you, Mrs. Bernstein.
Stein.
I had my clerks do a little digging on the grand jury that's been invited to sit in on the trial to help determine the outcome of the case. They all have net worths 10 times higher than the defendants. They all come from this neighborhood. I bet they all live in quaint Upper East Side co-ops just like this one. Hell, I bet a few of them even live on this block. You people, you know your neighbors. Your blue-jowled, red-tied, Brook Club, reactionary type neighbors. You know the ones. They'll decide the fate of Mrs. Berry's husband, the poor bastard, and 12 other innocent black Americans. Now, I'm waiving my fee for the time being, but I can't seem to put together a legal team strong enough to defend 12 innocent black Americans without any funds, which is why we're here tonight. Not only to fundraise, but to discuss, as the effete clique of snobs and intellectuals that we all are, how to uphold our nation's constitution when its very government fails to do so.
Yes, sir. And how was that, Mr. Quad?
The pigs have bent the law to their will to help persecute and stamp out the Black Panthers. Fascism always begins by persecuting the least powerful in the least popular movement. It'll be the Panthers today, their students tomorrow, and then the Jews and the other troublesome minorities. What price? Civil liberties! Now, let's start the gifts in 4 figures. Who here is ready to make a contribution of $1,000 or more?
I'll pledge every last cent I make for my next performance with the New York Philharmonic. I damn sure hope it'll be 4 figures, at the very least.
Oh, and I can't assure you that your donations will be tax deductible.
Of course.
The man may not be the most socially adept, but he sure knows a radical chic audience when he sees one. Just look at him. He's got the sideburns, real sideburns, and he knows the magic words. Not tax deductible. Because if the contributions were tax deductible, it would be self-serving. It would cancel out everyone's curated radical chicness. A ludicrous thought. These are nice, by the way. These little Roquefort cheese morsels, rolled in crushed nuts. Very textured. Very subtle.
Let's see. What do we have? We got $500 from Mr. and Mrs. Peter Duchesne. Thank you. And another $500 from Mrs. Henry Hemsher Curtis. $100 from Mr. Caines, and back there in the back, $2,000 from Mrs. Harry Belafonte.
That's just fabulous. Put $5,000 under my name, Miss Galumet.
All I know is that if we can raise just 20% of what went into all the poochies I see in this room, we'll be doing all right. Yes, we'll take anything. We'll put it under any name you like. We'll run you dry. You'll leave here with nothing.
Felicia, call a servant for more booze.
And it really is the most radical, the most chic to have such servants. You think in the spirit of coming off as so stylishly aware and attuned to the inequalities of society, one would do without servants altogether. You think that, right? On the contrary, it is fundamentally ignorant to assume that such servants aren't a necessity to maintain a certain Manhattanite lifestyle. But picture this. Panthers walking in with scraggly afros, not the ones that have been shaped and trimmed like a topiary hedge until they have a sheen like acrylic wall to wall, but the real funky, fuzzy kind. And said Panthers are greeted by white servants because to have black servants, well, that's just counterproductive. And so Starch-Faced Claude and Maud take the Panthers' coats and drink orders. Tisk. That's just so obvious. It's so on the nose, isn't it? The very thought of it just stinks of desperation and performance of what you might call limousine liberalism. Now, as for the Bernsteins, they wouldn't dare give off this impression, so they compromised by hiring exclusively South American servants. They raised no questions of race roles and the hierarchy this way. They avoid invoking an ethical conundrum altogether. I mean, it's brilliant.
Don, what's worrying many of us here is the growing friction between the Panthers and the established black community.
Oh, yes. That's very many of us, isn't it? Not Nixon's economy, not which Harvard Research Building will plaster our name on, not the graffiti popping up outside the high-rises, nor which private school will enroll little Johnny and Susie in. But the friction between the black
This country
Panthers...
isn't just witnessing a racial struggle, but a class struggle too. The class structure doesn't work in the black community like it does in the white community.
Yes, but violence against the impoverished black community is of concern to the Panthers, is it not? Are you only worried about violence against other Panthers? Many of which are well-educated, affluent black men with some kind of influence or another.
Of course we stand for all black Americans and all black citizens of the world, but Rome wasn't built in a day. We're here today with one objective. To see to it that the 13 Panthers currently behind bars are served pure, undistilled justice. So, Lenny, I really prefer we discuss our tactics as a collective rather than pick apart the nuances of the class divide amongst the black community.
Dawn. I'm pretty hip. I get it. I understand all that you're saying. I want to see you and your comrades reach all of your goals. Every single one you pointed out in that neat little 10-point plan of yours. I'll give you the cash for them, too. I'm just not sure how you mean to achieve them.
Well, there's a myriad of approaches, and most of them do start with money. But let me epitomize our strategy this way. If businesses won't give us full employment, then we have to take the means of production and put them in the hands of the people. And we'll take those by any means necessary.
Right on. Take the power back from the oppressor.
Our business is the oppressor. Is it not a bureaucratic issue?
Poor Felicia. Doesn't she know by now that a bureaucracy is a business?
Dawn. Man, I dig it. I really do. But how? How will you do it? You say by any means necessary, so I must ask. What means do you see as necessary?
Look, we want what you all want. Freedom. To come home to our families, watch some TV, relax, smoke a little weed. You did?
Getting a little off.
But we can't do that because at any moment the pigs come ripping our damn doors off the hinges and attacking our children.
Oh.
So we gotta be ready to fight.
So that's the plan. After your neat little 10 points and pinching from all of our purses.
This country is going more and more towards fascism, willing to oppress those willing to fight. And those willing to fight...
I agree with you 101%. I even agree with your stance on guns. But those are defensive terms. I want to know in non-violent,
That's the language of the oppressor. Let me finish! The power structure fears the Black Panthers because the Black Panthers are ready to die for what they believe in. And you know what? A lot of us have died. And we'll keep dying if we don't expose the government's conspiracy against us.
But you don't have to die. Nobody has to die. I thought you were the Black Panthers, not the Black Sacrificial Lamb.
Eddie, please.
When you come into this home, Dawn, when you walk into this house with a doorman and a marble lobby, an elevator attendant and all these servants, and little Roquefort cheese morsels rolled in crushed nuts, well, you must feel infuriated.
No. Man, I'm over all that. That's a personal thing. I used to get mad about those things.
It doesn't make you bitter. You don't get mad anymore?
I don't get mad about your unique personal privilege personally. It's a waste of time.
In a sick way, she wanted him to get mad, didn't she?
Well, makes me mad.
This situation is a paradox. This apartment makes this meeting possible, and if this apartment didn't exist, well, it's just a paradoxical situation. But I want you to understand that I and many like me have worked hard to become a respectable Negro with a job and a suit, a car, and a haircut. That unradicalized version of myself might have gotten a little worked up over your doorman and your elevator attendant and your marble lobby and your servants. But that version of me didn't last. That respectable Negro was just another nigger in a white man's world.
Well, we all know how it feels to be unwanted. So...
What I'm respectfully wondering, and Mr. Bernstein and Mr. Clements are perhaps less respectfully wondering, is whether or not you see any chance at all, Mr. Cox, for a peaceful resolution to these problems.
No. Not with the current capitalist system. Because what can change when 750 families own all the wealth in this country? A lot of white people are beginning to understand oppression. They're protesting about freedom, granted they're protesting about sex and weed, which is different as their individual freedoms too.
We protest for you and all your freedoms too. But not your freedom to fight violence with more violence.
Mr. Bernstein? Mr. Bernstein, We don't believe that true justice can happen within the present capitalist system.
So you're going to start a revolution in a Park Avenue apartment?
By this time, radical chic was already going in fashion as the new wave supreme in New York society. Vogue wrote about it in the fashion pages until it moved into the food column in a piece titled Soul Food.
The cult of soul food is a form of black self-awareness and, to a lesser extent, white sympathy for the black drive to self-reliance. It's as if those who ate the beans and greens of necessity in the cabin doorways were brought into communion with those who, not having to, ate those foods voluntarily as a sacrament. The present struggle is emphasized in the act of breaking traditional bread. Here's a recipe for a sweet potato pone. 3 cups finely grated raw sweet potatoes, a ½ cup sweet milk, 2 tablespoons melted butter, a ½ teaspoon each, cinnamon, ginger, powdered cloves, and nutmeg, 2 eggs, salt, and ½ cup molasses or honey. Mix together potatoes, milk, melted butter, cinnamon, ginger, powdered cloves, and nutmeg. Add a pinch of salt and then the molasses or honey. Molasses gives the authentic pone. Honey, a dandified version.
These little Roquefort cheese morsels rolled in crushed nuts. Woo! They're exquisite.
I haven't seen that one all the
I just ran upstairs trying to export something. Like I have a sound, like a final sound cut due, and it won't export. So I've been like.
It's that kind of day, isn't it?
Yeah.
What is it?
What are you working on? I should let you
Final
work on it.
paper for America in the 60s class.
Ooh.
I know, super excited.
Bob Dylan, Bob Dylan, Bob Dylan, Bob
Exactly.
Dylan.
Yeah.
500 times or however many
Exactly,
words.
that's perfect, yeah.
Good luck.
To get water, now I'm going to burn it up. Burn it up.
You got
I'm a hot Cheeto girl, what can I say? I'm okay, thank you so much. I just had a whole bag of chips from there. Oh my God. I'm so hungry. I wasn't saying anything wrong. He is. He's gonna get it. I'm locked in. I'm not gonna spoil that. This is one of my favorite writers. Yeah. There's some more, but the first one is like a 1%. It's like a really short one. The second one is good. For you. There's Leslie. I'm not there. Oh, okay. Never mind. Oh, no. I'm always a person.
grandfather is dying. I think I have to fly to Germany to find you. You don't even know that our grandfather is dying. Why won't your mother tell you he's dying?
I don't really know what happened in the 4 years that my dad stopped talking to his family. I don't really know why he did it. I can't tell if I should be angry or if I should forgive him. I lean towards the former.
Our grandmother raised 2 generations. I kind of forgot that for a while. We both ate peeled green grapes out of her small white fingers.
I haven't heard your voice in about 4 years. 5 years now. Probably a decade since I've seen you in person. The last time was in Shanghai, right? By the train station, I think. A lot has changed since then. You moved out of China, went to work in Germany. I moved to the US. I'm in college now. Our whole family is getting older. I feel a bit numb to death nowadays, but I'm not numb to people getting old. It's hard to watch my grandfather shrivel before my eyes. I wonder when the last time you saw him was.
His grip strength is still good. His hands still warm. His arms carry loose skin. He looks different than he did before.
It's not fair that we're the products of generational trauma. I wonder how often my parents went to bed hungry when they were our age. I found these old photos when I was going through my dad's old stuff. It's your mom, my dad, their sister. Old photos, some of them in black and white. At some point, your mother disappears from the photos. I always understood that the reason my 2 aunts don't talk anymore is because only one of them got sent to the countryside. I found this old VHS tape with Chinese written on it that I couldn't read, so I called my dad over to translate it.
Baba, 这是什么？
这个，I need to find my glasses. 这是长长哥哥的，他小的时候，you can probably throw that away.
What if Xiao Gugu wants it?
She doesn't want anything from this house.
I thought it might have been one of his old dance videos or some recording of my grandpa, but it's your baby videos. I threw it in my purse and I brought it to the States with me. I have it, if you want it.
Apparently, Grandma remembers hiding. The green hills filled with tea, crowded by women and girls. It was the middle of World War II.
How are we supposed to feel about this shiny new world we get to live in? I hear you've been driving BMWs. I got a new designer handbag. Not that anyone asked. I still feel the weight of the Cultural Revolution, which maybe isn't fair. I wasn't there. I didn't starve. I didn't get sent away. I can't tell my family about it because they can't know that I actually feel pain. I can't ask them questions because I don't want them to remember. I need to find you to ask you these questions. Dear cousin, do you also feel this weight? Do you ever wonder why our family is always fighting? Do you ever think about me?
Her shuffling is stuttering. Her body is cold. Her right arm hangs limp at her side. She keeps telling me she's going to die.
Dear cousin, where are you when you hear these words? Are you in Germany, Beijing, Hangzhou? Where are you? I can't tell how you feel. I don't remember what your voice sounds like. Your figure comes to me in photographs, but I have no videos. Would we speak in English, Chinese? In my head, you've become a silent but grateful man. That's how I try to be. Speak when spoken to, silent, filial, thankful.
Red silk threads have sewn my voice quiet. English is used as a crutch for my freedom. I chew on my lip, nervously. I draw blood. I am lost in our country.
In New York, I often see older Asian women carrying around bags of empty bottles and cans on their shoulders. You can turn them in for a few cents at the machines. They start early in the morning and end late at night. After a while, they look like our grandmother. I've try to avoid looking too closely. I fail. My day gets disrupted. How selfish of me.
1966. I see them balancing buckets on poles, placed over their small shoulders, bare feet cracked. Here is water the field somewhere in western China. I blinked, shake the dust off, keep walking.
The last time I visited the hospital, Grandpa was wearing a new knit sweater. It was green. The window was cracked just slightly open, and the surrounding area was filled with rolling tea fields. It was January. He doesn't have much art on the hospital room walls, just one. Your mom gave him a calendar. It's bright red, and when the sun shines in from the window, it reflects off of the calendar in its gold lettering and splatters some corner of the room in golden red light. Rumor has it that once our aunt found out, she ripped it off the wall.
These three siblings, embodiments of a broken generation. Our parents tore themselves apart, lashing us in the process.
Do you remember his old office? The one with the wooden shelves and the glass pane doors? Did you also play with his carefully organized and labeled hand-carved stamps? Did you also get bright red ink all over your fingers? I used to love pretending to know how to paint like he did. He used to have all these hand-painted scrolls left on the wall to dry. The office always smelled slightly of damp ink. Ink I knew was pitch black and just slightly watery. Outside, there were 4 bonsai trees. I never asked how old they were, but they've been there since I was born. Do you remember those trees? Did you water them too?
All those trees are dead now. Most leaves fell off and dried, parched and neglected. A few stubborn ones clung to the warped branches, but they too eventually ground.
I am angry at your mother. I am angry at my father. I am angry at their sister. I generally stay angry, even at myself. But in their presence, I mask it all. I am nothing but gracious. Our families can't have bled in vain. All the fighting, the sibling rivalries, the jealousy, they ripped us apart. Were we friends before? Before my father stopped talking to his family? Before our aunt hit your mother?
Before. Did I know you before? I'll walk under the weeping willows. The leaves make delicate motions. Nearby, a woman plays the pipa. Across the lake, I stare into the heart of our city.
I write to you from a pleather chair in my university student hub. Outside, I've watched the sun sink behind buildings. Off to the west, the Hudson ebbs and flows. Sitting under the white marble arch in the park, you can hear skateboarders attempt ollies and kickflips. You can hear the wheels from down the block. In about 3 minutes, the Empire State Building's lights will start flashing. 7 p.m., every hour, on the hour. It's actually quite beautiful. I hope you can see it with me someday. fine. You'd always say I've got a couch with your name on it. I know it was just a formality, but I'd love to cash that in tonight. I'm hopping on the train right now.
You know you're always welcome to come, but
You'd appreciate some advance notice. I know. I can't be at my apartment tonight. Please.
Are you having
It's not an episode. I swear.
Tonight's it's not a great night.
Sloan.
So
I'm begging you.
I guess I don't really have a choice, do I?
Thanks.
I will never get used to those stairs. Weren't you just about to get on the train?
There's an express.
Okay. I'll put the kettle on the stove. I have Earl Grey, chamomile.
Jasmine, please.
How's the quantum physics going?
Not great.
Oh. You wanna remind me what you've been working on? I know you told me a million times.
Yeah, no, I know it's confusing. Don't worry about it.
Should I be worrying about something?
What is there to worry about?
You needing a place to crash in the middle of the night? We agreed we were on a break.
I know.
We agreed that I didn't just need this space, you needed this space to focus on treatment, on getting better.
I am better.
We agreed on 2 weeks, it hasn't even been 1.
Hasn't it? It feels like forever.
You made sure they cut your lab hours, right? You know how things can get when you don't get enough sleep.
What are the chances you drop it? We can talk about it in the morning.
Well, I can't just drop it and then leave you like this. I have to make sure that you're not gonna try
Watch
anything.
out.
What? Ow! Oh my god, jeez. Oh.
How was your day?
Here, what?
How was work?
Work was crazy today. Actually, I fucked up the espresso machine somehow. And I swear, steam was spewing onto me from God knows where. I could keel over and die and I'd still be getting asked, where are the stirring sticks? So, I'm trying to figure out how to turn the machine off. Everyone is complaining, the machine sounds like a cat gargling nails, I'm getting the best facial of my life, and then guess what happens?
Sorry, no, you tell me.
No, you gotta guess, what was it?
Does it set off the
It
fire
sets
alarm?
off the fire alarm! How? And my manager is, where? Oh, I don't know. So, the fire department arrives, and of course, I have to go greet them, tell them the shop's on fire. And this firefighter is hot. I mean, hot. You literally cannot argue with me otherwise. I don't even swing that way. I know it's not a scientific fact. No. I'm not thinking about the part yet. Only then do I realize the steam has soaked my shirt, my white t-shirt, and I've been talking to the guy with my hot pink bra on display the whole time. Now you can laugh.
Wow.
Wow, that's it? Wow.
It's a great story. I love hearing it.
Mira? No. This isn't how this works. I can't help you unless you tell me what's going on. I don't think you should be here. Dr. Winslow said I can't be your only source of emotional support.
And you are more to me than that. You are so much more. That's not why I'm here. I promise.
So what is it? Is it school?
No.
Are you still on your meds?
Yes, I'm on my meds. Jesus. Sloan.
Is it your mom? Is she giving you trouble again?
Sloan, stop. It's not my mom, and I'm not flunking out, and I'm not on drugs except for the ones I've been prescribed, and I'm not trying to get back with you right now, and I don't want to break up either. And despite all evidence pointing to the contrary, I assure you I am not having a mental health crisis. Can we just sit for a few minutes?
You're making me nervous.
I know. I'm sorry. I just want to enjoy this moment with you.
And this moment just had to happen now.
Tell me more. Tell me more about the firefighter and the espresso machine and the funny text from your dad.
I didn't tell you about the text from my dad.
You didn't?
How did you know what I was texting my dad about? Did you go through my phone again?
No.
Oh my
I
god,
just
I'm
got
not
here.
doing
How
this.
could I feel fine. My advisor knows that school is a stressor now, so you'll be happy to know we were able to work out more flexible deadlines.
This doesn't remind you of anything. Checking up on me randomly. Do you want to ask me where I've been? Maybe if I'm flirting with other girls. Which voice is telling you I'm cheating on you this time? I'm calling Dr. Winslow's emergency line.
You could, but your phone is gonna die in 5 seconds.
What?
It's okay, you can check.
Shit. How did you know that? What did you do? No, just stop. Just tell me what the fuck is going on right now.
I've watched you make 6 different types of tea. I've heard about the hot firefighter 8 times. I guess I only heard about the text from your dad like 7 or 6. I've watched your phone die 11, and every single time I try and explain, and every single time you try and help me in exactly all the wrong ways, because you're a wonderful person, and wonderful people don't immediately jump to, oh, maybe she's caught in a temporal loop because her quantum physics experiment is about to tear apart the entire building, so every time I fail to get you outside, I travel back to the bottom of your godforsaken stairs, and I try some new way to get you out of the building, and it never works.
Well, that's not. You can't.
Right, I know. I'm crazy. This doesn't make any sense.
This doesn't make any sense. Is someone?
No. No one is telling me anything. I'm not hearing any voices.
Mira, how am I supposed
at this point, I've given up on trying to explain it to you because no amount of data or explaining the gravitational anomaly that is your apartment will get you to leave before we're swallowed whole in a cascade of closing wormholes. So, this time I thought we could relax, and I'd hear about your day again. And the firefighter, whose name is Jeremy, by the way, you didn't tell me that this time.
Yes, but...
And each time you brought me tea, you bump into the couch because you're reading a new feng shui book and haven't gotten used to the rearrangement yet.
Okay. Okay. I get it.
You do?
Yeah. As humans, we are pattern-seeking beings, and we're able to predict and then recognize...
How is this not enough for you?
Because I acknowledge that what you're experiencing is real to you.
Jesus Christ.
Can we just reiterate that grad school has been a trigger for your symptoms? Do you remember when you were basically living at the lab? Your memory turned to shit, you were talking a mile a minute. You never tried to explain your research to me before, just that you were close to some grand breakthrough.
Because I knew you would never believe me.
Then just try. Explain it to me in simple terms.
Okay.
Okay.
You know the topic of my thesis?
General relativity.
And you don't know what that is.
Of course I don't.
Over the past few months, I've noticed intense gravitational fields around the city manifesting as tiny tremors in the Earth's surface. And using micro wormholes, these tunnels that connect several points in space, I've been able to exploit these as tiny tears in our universe to use as shortcuts.
So you can teleport.
Teleport, time travel, it's all the same. Really, the idea that we could transfer information between them, let alone entire complex organisms, has only been theoretical until now. These tears, I open a time-like curve and I step through unchanged with virtually no seismic activity. I didn't realize what I was doing.
So what does this have to do with me?
Well, your building is a massive convergence point of all these localized loops. So each time I use a wormhole to travel, I'm only worsening the irregularity and I get less and less time to push you out.
And that point just so happens to be at my apartment building.
I'm so sorry. I needed some sort of safe point I could always come back to. And I couldn't think of anywhere safer than right here, but I've messed it all up. I didn't realize I was the one creating the anomaly until it was too late.
So what, you just keep trying to go back and stop it?
Well, I thought I could. The first time I had 5 hours, but that didn't work, so I went back to try again, and I saw I only had 4.5. The time keeps getting shorter, so each time I go back, I'm only worsening the irregularity, and I get less time to convince you to get the hell out of here.
You're trapped in a time loop.
Well, I'm not trapped. I could leave at any time, but I can't stop myself from trying to get you to evacuate. I won't risk losing you. But what's the point? The time keeps getting shorter, the wormholes keep collapsing faster, and
What?
You never make it out of the building.
and what, I die?
This was useless.
If you've really been going back in time, can't you just tell me what I'm gonna do next?
If you can't believe everything else I already knew, I don't see what good that would do. I guess the lights get weird at this point.
Well, that happens all the time. Okay, well, can't I just time travel with you? Can't we just jump back in time and go somewhere else?
No, the whole reason this is happening is because I've thrown myself into terror after terror and I've interfered with forces beyond my control. I wasn't supposed to, and now I'm paying the price. You're paying the price.
Okay, well, if you really thought I was gonna die, would you be spending this time drinking tea on my couch?
I've tried everything, and frankly, I'm out of ideas. I'm tired, and we only have 3 minutes left.
3 minutes.
It's shorter every time.
Okay, why aren't you dragging me out the door, kicking me down the stairs?
I
or
tried that once. You called the
a
cops
code word,
on me.
a code word. Why don't you get a code word for me and then use it to convince me the next time? I mean, you can't tell me you're out of ideas. You're a physicist. For God's sakes, I've seen you fight harder, play my dad at pickleball.
In the end, it's never enough for you to believe me.
Of course, I believe you.
Then why are you still here?
It's cold outside, so.
Right. Prioritize a calm and supportive approach while validating their experience and gently guiding them back to reality.
I'm safe. You're safe. And I'm not equipped to help you through a delusional state right now, so if it's okay, I'd like to call Dr. Winslow.
Yep. He's mine.
Yes. Hi, I need to speak to Dr. Winslow.
Thank you for calling Widow Medical Group's mental health hotline. If this is a medical emergency, please hang up and call 911. Speak with a nurse practitioner and please stay on the line.
Yes. Hi. Yes, hello. My partner is a patient of Dr. Winslow's, and I believe that she may be in the middle of a schizophrenic episode.
Oh dear, I'm sorry to hear about that. Would you mind describing to me her symptoms?
She's having what I think are grandiose delusions, and I think some auditory hallucinations. Last week she experienced some persecutory delusions and needed to be admitted for a night.
And do you believe her to be a potential harm to yourself or anyone else, including herself?
No, I don't think so.
Thank you. What I'm gonna do now is put your information into our system.
Has she called you already? Has she told you to say this?
I'm sorry.
Shut up! No, it can't be real, Mira. It can't because then it just can't. God, because you were telling the truth and I didn't believe you. Oh my God.
No, that's not
No, you were spending so many nights in the lab. God, I was so anxious about being the understanding girlfriend, about showing you that I would never obsess over your mental health. Sometimes I would stop myself from checking in. This is your life's work. I couldn't tell you to stop. You were struggling and I just couldn't ignore it when you seemed so exhausted. It hurt so much. I couldn't be your support system and your punching bag at the same time. I thought I was ready. I thought I could be there for you and handle it when you had an episode, but you just kept pushing me away. You were so certain I had cheated on you.
I'm so sorry.
How was I supposed to trust this when the last big idea that your brain had was that I was hiding something? I'm worried I'm just gonna look in your eyes and you go back to that place where you couldn't trust me. I know you didn't mean it, but that person wasn't my girlfriend.
I know you have every reason to be upset with me. It would have been okay if you slammed your door right in my face when I got here. I don't deserve your tea or your stories or to hold you right now. If I could have waited longer and given you more time, I would have. Can you blame me for not telling you sooner? I mean, how would I even begin to explain all of this? I needed to collect evidence. I needed you to know that this was real. That I'm not crazy. Given the bullshit that's come out of my mouth, I needed you to know you could trust me again.
So, what happens now? It's too late, right?
By now everyone's caught on to the tremors. This stairwell will be packed shoulder to shoulder. Imagine 50 people trying to squeeze through a single door. I mean, even if we weren't so high up, it'd be impossible to get out now.
Does everyone make it out?
Mostly everyone.
Yes. And if you were trying to go back in the past and convince me again,
It would take too long.
how do you go back? My watch.
I press this button and I'm back at the door of your building.
Wow. Stalker much?
You love it.
I do. I really do. Thank you for keeping me company.
I'll do you one better. I'm staying till the bitter end.
No, you can't do that.
Says who? I'm the reason this happened in the first place.
You didn't know about it until it was too late.
When I hallucinate, it is so commanding. Refuses to leave. It's like stuck in the back of my head like gum. I knew you would never do anything like that to hurt me, but it felt so real. Sloan, you're gonna fucking die because of me. If I didn't already completely shatter our trust, maybe it could be different, but I don't deserve to walk away from this.
But you can. So you should. I need you to push that thing and just get yourself out of
No, it
here.
wouldn't be right. I feel like all I've ever done is hurt you.
If you're telling me that there's a world where you can escape this, you take this. I need you to take this. I need you to figure out a way to research this thing without breaking the universe. I need you to stick to your treatment plan. I need you to live your life. Yeah. How much time is left?
A minute.
Thank you for climbing my stairs 10 different times.
There was 11.
Oh my god. You are crazy. Shit, I'm sorry, no, not like that, I'm sorry. I just need to know that you would do that for me. And I gave you all this shit. If I had some reality bending nightmare going on, I would want you to believe me. You invented fucking time travel. You are so smart, even if I don't understand the things you study or what you go on the inside. Just know that this isn't your fault, okay? And we have less than a minute left, but there's no one else I'd rather spend it with. How long is the next one?
30 seconds.
Enough time for you to get away.
I know.
Don't waste it.
I won't. fugitive?
Kiria. He has yet to be found, but we believe this serving girl has vital information as to his whereabouts.
I understand. You failed me. No, you have. Bring her in. Arenade, is it? Yes, Kiria. Good. I see you have respect for authority. I trust then you will not lie to me.
Of course not, Kiria, but I don't know what you want me to say.
Start from the beginning then.
The beginning?
Yes, dear.
Yes. The beginning. I've always been a servant. They tell me I was born elsewhere, but all I know is servitude. And my only family here is my best friend, but she can't see past these waves. None of them can. If only I could.
Ada, you know what people say. There is no time to play in Seeking-Nos are home, and you're a household maid. The hours tick away in Seeking-Nos. We're just stuck on this island, in a sea, in a world we don't know. Forever stuck on this island, as the world keeps turning round. Just stuck on this island, never free, never beating the throne. No, sir, we're never leaving this island, it's all we know. Oh, I prayed to gods for days to kindly grant a way of Seeking-Nos alone. And if they still delay, I'll simply fly away from Seeking-Nos. There's no chance in all that I've sworn I won't live to see the morn dawn over my new life. And with this conviction inside, I won't hide from the world as they struggle to snuff out the light. To hell with it all but crying, I don't want to die alone, trapped in my afterlife. And if they continue to pray, I'll just say We're just
no chance in all
stuck
that
on
I've
this
sworn I
island,
won't live to
in
see
a
the
sea,
morn
in a world we don't know.
and with
Forever stuck on this island, as the world keeps turning round. Stuck on this island, never free, never beating the throne. We're never leaving this island, it's all we know. Just stuck on this island.
Did you see that?
See what, Aranade? What did you see?
It fell from the sky. Not a bird, though it was winged. I swear, as it descended, it took the form of man.
Oh, it has been terribly hot today. Go home, Ada. I'll finish your work for you.
Yeah. Thanks.
How did he?
that a broom?
Just answer the question.
Hey, I must have given you a fright. I'm sorry about that. You must be incredibly brave coming here to face any danger.
Brave, that's not an answer.
What?
You think I'd be swayed by some pretty compliments? You think any girl would? I'd have a mind to storm away.
Then why don't you?
You are just a stuck-up. Buddies! Hi.
Hi. I went home to look for you, but you weren't there. What are you doing in here?
Are you meeting a boy in here?
Is there a boy in here?
Sorry. Okay, I'll be quiet. Okay. Have fun.
Ara.
Arenade. My name is Arenade.
Arenade. That's pretty.
You're going to try again, aren't you?
Try what?
Try to fly.
Yeah, well, I can't stay here if you're king.
Queen.
If your queen finds me, she'll have my head. I'm a fugitive of my kingdom, and no one, not even the other rulers, dares disobey my king. I have to go as soon as I can.
It's more than that, though. You want to fly.
Yeah, I do. I never realized just how big the world was till I was up there. I have to go back. Beyond these waves, there's a world that's fair, a world that's great. I swear there's not an air of falling when you're aware of what lies out there. Nothing can compare. I never cared, but my father dared. Don't let them keep you scared. He said, swear you will survive until that day when you'll proudly say, I feel so alive. When you're soaring on the wind that only eagles, knowing that your life can change, exchange the ground for the sky, and prepare yourself to fly over everything that seems to not let go. With how you feel, let it deal you in this game we all play, and all else will fade away.
I'll help you.
What?
You're going to need supplies for your wings, and you'll never make it through the marketplace alone. You need me. I'll
that's
get
not-
parchments, you can write me a list.
Well, I don't know how to write.
That's okay. I'll do it for you.
Why are you doing this?
Because wherever you're going, you're taking me with you.
Okay. Maybe when you fall, it's not a shame at all. The things you are or were for sure flip upside down as you feel the world go round.
Well, the only reason you are here, and not in my dungeons, is by my good graces. And I'm growing weary of your dribbling.
I apologize, Kitty.
Don't apologize, get to the point. Tell me what happened next.
Next. Well, I don't really remember. The rest is mostly a blur.
It is imperative you remember. Remember for me, child, please. Think about what you saw. Remember him. Think about what he was doing, what he was plotting. What did he want from you?
I climbed up to the highest peak and saw, like planned, him sat there tending to his wing, his arm and hand were so entirely well built. Well, that's not the point here at all.
Focus, child!
I couldn't clearly comprehend this game he played. I stared intently, looming by the grave I made, and watched him wiggle on his wings. He folds them and shifts. And he starts to then he starts to fly.
Come on, you still want to
don't you? I don't know if I can. How did you know how to do it?
It's instinctual, I promise. But you have to trust me, okay?
Okay, I trust you. My mind was spinning as the words came pouring out. My thoughts were flying with the words without a doubt. One single worry still emerged while I didn't trust him at all. There was something in the way he held my hand, that kind of thing where I do all that he demand. I let him wrap his arms around, he holds me and jumps, but then we start to fly. Then we start to over the hills and over the trees, over palace halls and over the queen, finally soaring high like I always dreamed I'd go. Just feeling the breeze, not believing that he's finally taking my hand and flying me free, seeing beauty in places only gods would know.
Ada? My name. It's Icarus.
Icarus. Not half as pretty as Avenade.
The sun is almost dawned. I should return, but I'll meet you here tomorrow.
Until then. The sun is rising, but I feel like time has stopped. I'm realizing that he's real, and look, I've got something to live for, something that they'll deny. Well, let 'em all try, because then we'll start to fly. Oh, it's just you.
Anna, what are you doing? It's the middle of the night.
Are those my shoes? Never mind. You can keep them. Something to remember me by.
You're acting strange. What's wrong with you?
Nothing's wrong. I'm just happy. For the first time in my life, I have something to look forward to.
What are you talking about?
Maurice, I'm leaving. I'm leaving Mykonos. I didn't even know it was possible, but it is.
Anna.
It's one thing to hear the stories, but to do it. Maurice, I was flying.
That's not.
I can't explain it all. There isn't time. I'm meeting him tomorrow on the highest peak above Castro, and then I'm going to see the world. Maurice, I'm going to find home.
You're leaving. You're leaving me. I don't want to say goodbye to you.
We'll meet again. I'm sure of it.
Yes, we will.
Coronade, I have left. As much as I wanted to take you with me, I know that this is your home. I could never steal you away from where you belong. But I shall never forget the brave girl from Mykonos. Goodbye. Stuck on this island, just stuck on this island now.
Is that all?
Yes, that's all.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I listened to this tedium. This has been a colossal waste of my time. Get out! Go!
Katia.
What?
We found him. Over the years, crafting this festival and creating theater for, the NYU students to be able to participate in. And they're such amazing leaders and such amazing friends, and we just want to show them some love for all their work.
Thank you so much. Claire, thank you so much. Oh, I'm sorry. Katie, thank you so much. And this is for Reese. Oh, yeah. Reese. Okay, thank you so much for attending tonight's show. Now, you guys are free to exit. We gotta take a picture, you guys.
I knew, bitch. I was like, Mia, I clocked that early. The book, the article man about Ecker is like taking the Irish kid. You've read it? You know what I know about that?
They wrote the music to all originally about demos.
I watched this.
No, that was the one I was all about. I know.
What?